wear a hat, sometimes play chess. And when I'm out, I'm looking for that vintage fling. But all complexions that I adore, so hard to find, these seem impossible to score. So I dream on to someday find that vintage love. I kept on looking, but everyone's such a bore. And out of a sudden, it's the Kauffie Company. Santa's doing his rounds, fans of blankets and browns. Don't be sorry if you missed it. Kit Kat is a biscuit. It's the Kauffie Company. It's the Kauffie Company. It's the Kauffie Company. Oh yeah, baby, smell the brew. It's the Kauffie Company, and it's shipping to you. Kauffie, Kauffie Company, yeah. Oh yeah, it's the Kauffie Company. It's the Kauffie Company. Kauffie,
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to your place of chill. That is the Kauffie Company. It is Wednesday, the 5th of February, and it is a fairly chilly 9 degrees centigrade. It's another cold winter's day. It's another miserable day, as it always is, but not the worst. But it is a bit miserable. But we're back. We apologise for there being no brewing bollocks today because Nick said he had to work. When I mean Nick had to work, he basically sent this video clip. He sent this. And yeah, that's Nick. He's apparently doing some work. Mr. Bobby is around somewhere, I think. But I think Mr. Cooves is not feeling too well again today. So we decided to push Brewing Bollocks back until Friday, maybe. We'll see what we can do. We'll see what you can do. But it's the final push. We are 9. Apparently it was 8, but now it's 9 again. That's a shame. But it is 9 subscribers away from 1,000 Kauffie Company subscribers. There are 30 of you so far in the chat so far. So anyone that hasn't subscribed, please make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. It will really help us out a lot. We're really trying to push and get that 1,000 marker by the end of the week. We'll see if it's possible. I'm not sure if it is, but we'll see. But without further ado, I really need a coffee. But before that, let's see who is in the audience to take us through the show today. We have Mark Taylor's in the house. Good to see you, Mark. Hopefully you're well. We got Phil P. Woo! In saying, come on, guys, in Mikel Arteta voice. There's an injury. Apparently, there's another Spurs injury. That's breaking news, apparently. We have another Spurs injury, but we'll get through. Andrew Gregory's in the house. Good to see you. Good to see you. YouTube member, the #1 Agenbar in the world. The Sheriff's in the house. Good to see it. YouTube member. When will 1,000 come? Long overdue, by the way. We will get it when we get it, sir. But good to see you, Sheriff. Hopefully, we will get it by the end of this week. That would be greatly appreciated. 9 more subs. Let's do this. Let's get our Ben to 1,000 subs. Good to see you, Queen Ellie. We've got Corey Boy. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. YouTube member. Have we signed anyone yet? No, we haven't. No, we haven't. Got the lovely Jessie. The lovely Jessie's in the house. YouTube member. Good to see you. Good to see you. We got Mr. Angus is in the house. Good to see you, Angus. Good to see you. We have Harley-O. Good to see you, buddy. YouTube member. Good to see you. Scott Hydenham's in the audience. Good to see you. Big up the Tribal Chief. Thank you so much. Good to see you. We have a Kulu's elusive right foot saying, just finished work. And yes, I can smell what the cough is brewing. Good stuff. Tweaky, YouTube member. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. not long, just been back from the hospital. Hopefully everything is all good. We have Daniel Sandoval, afternoon all. One love indeed. Brian Gibbs is in the house. Good to see her. Any update on Micky van der Ven? I have not got. I will check it. I will check. Yes, this is the update. We will give you the update when we go through. We have just received the update on Micky van der Ven. We will see that. Homies in the chat. We've got Miss Stacey. Good to see her. For God's sake, it's gone by down another one. We're losing subs. This is not good. No, brewing bollocks is bollocks. We got Stu Boy. Good to see her. 990. We'll get there. Smash the likes and subscribe. Yes, it will be monumental. Show my Kauffie man some love. New Spurs injury is Tell signing the contract. I think so as well. Apparently, Micky van der Ven is being kept on ice. We have Tom81. Good to see her, Tom. Good to see her. Angus is saying, come on, you Gunners. I'm confident we'll win tonight. And in the final, who knows? It's a final. Anything can happen. Anything can happen indeed. No, please don't. Have you broken it already? Can you please not break it? Please. She spent hours making that, and you've already broken it. Please don't touch it. You don't have to break everything you touch. We've got my brother Will was in the audience today, breaking things. You are breaking things. He's there breaking stuff. No, you're not. You're carefully breaking Micky's model. No, don't touch it. Just don't touch it. Just don't break it. Tottenham Hotspur is already broken enough. We don't need to break it even more. We don't need to break it anymore. We have Mark Cooks in the house. Good to see a big up Ben on the chat. And my bro, the Sheriff. This ain't bloody the right. Subs are meant to go up. Yes, they are. The Levy toilet. Yes, indeed. But we will open the show before I make myself a coffee with the brand new news that has just been received on my phone. Micky van der Ven is apparently not ready to step up to the intensity of the Premier League. He will not be playing against Liverpool on Thursday night. So that is a massive blow. We already knew it. We probably thought that he'd been rushed back too early, which is why we didn't see him on the subs bench at all versus... no, Brentford. So that is the breaking news of the show so far. Micky van der Ven is not fit to play against Liverpool. That's really sad, really. Let us know what you think of that in the chat. Do you think the manager rushed him back too early? Or are the rumours true that he probably needs to have surgery? We will see. Break the real one. That'll be very difficult. Audio Artisan, good to see you, buddy. Doubt. It is a bit better than a hamstring replacement. Is it needed, though? Who knows? I still don't really understand what a hamstring transplant is. From what I know, is you take a healthy bit of muscle fibers and put it onto the other leg, and apparently that does something, regrows. Who knows what Ange Postecoglou says, because 2 minutes ago he said he was fit, then he wasn't fit, then he needed surgery. What is it?
He just can't play in that stupid system, which I've had direct from the doctor.
I don't think you can say that because he might lose his job. Well, actually, no, he's probably going to lose his job anyway.
He's going to lose his job anyway because he's part of the system.
Why
have I let that man
we have Daniel saying, Angus, why? Good to see you, Daniel Quiz, by the way. Why are you so confident about turning it around? That's the whole point. You got to be. An additional medical centre to cope with all the injuries has been installed at Hotspur Way.
No, it's the Holly Hospital.
It's the Holly House Hospital. Well, that is partly the problem with Tottenham. Is 70% of of the medical staff is actually outsourced to Holly House. So the majority of them, the majority is not.
Right, I'm out of here.
Big up LNER.
Any parents at Claw Tikva, pay your subs.
You should be telling people to sub to the channel, not pay their
£65 a month for your education.
There we know. There we know. I haven't got any muscle fibers. Apparently not. Apparently, pasta no clue indeed. A hamstring is a sci-fi creation to solve a real-world issue. Maybe Ange is also the medical director. Who knows? Who knows? We have El Tel Cockerel saying, afternoon, Ben. Buenos dias. No, it's Buenos tardes. Buenos tardes, senor. Buenos tardes. Good to see you. Good to see you, senor. Holly House. Big up, Holly House. Paul G. Afternoon. Oh, I was at Holly House the other day. It's a good hospital. It's good. It's good. There are 51 in the audience today. Please, if you've never been here before, make sure you subscribe. That's really sad, actually. We're back to 10. We're back to 10. No, we need 10. I need to rechange the title of the video, but that's the way it is. It's Bobby K. It's Bobby K. But good to see you, Bobby. If you want to jump on, you've always got the link. Even though it's not BB, we can still have a bit of fun. Wayne Francois is in the house. Say good afternoon, boss. Expect. Oh, we've got one sub. Expect the unexpected. Good morning, Ian Ferguson. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see a side answer as well. VDV's hamstrings have been ruined by Ange, and it's not up. And it's not up the Premier League. I don't know. I really don't know. Good to see you, International Observer. Good to see you. Good to see you. Is there a Tesla giveaway when one can? No, there is not, buddy. I can't afford a Tesla at this rate. I can barely afford coffee. Don't question my integrity, mate. Maddison is just sore. Van der Ven is okay, but we need to limit his game time. Don't question my integrity. It's that. It's that, isn't it? It's that, isn't it, Stuart? He says, don't question my integrity, but then he's not telling the truth. I really don't understand it. Is he just sore? You can't just be sore and then miss 3 weeks. I don't get it. I really don't get it. Let us know what you think, guys. We might be joined by Mr. Dagul in a bit. My cousin works the reception at Holly House. Good to know. Good to know. I like Holly House. Good afternoon, Paddy. Good to see you, buddy. Saying we are winning the triple. Good to see you, Paddy. I was on about Will's Tesla. No, you can't have Will's Tesla. Is that Ben Davis with Danso tomorrow? Then you reckon? I reckon so. We have the Mum Overlord has become a brand new member of the channel. Thank you so much, Dace. Real one indeed. Thank you so much, Dace, for becoming a channel member. It helps us out a lot. Thank you to the person just subscribed. We're back up to 9 to go. Big up. I think Ange talks shit. It's a worry, isn't it? It's really worried, isn't it? Only triple I'm getting is a triple espresso. Triple espresso. That's gonna punch you in the face. We are winning a triple knockouts from the cups, so maybe you just don't know, really, do you? We just really don't know. What's the score tonight? Yes, we do have the Arsenal versus Newcastle game, but we are going to try it and talk some Spurs and talk some other stuff. Got to give you some proper coffee love. Indeed, Angie's a waffler. I really don't know. We got Ed Barbie K. Big up, everyone. Much love to you all. Thank you so much for the 11 months of membership. 11 months. 11 months of membership. Everyone give some love to Bobby K. Good to see. If Ange had any sense, he would have this team to sit back, setting up hard to beat. There's no need to go out with 1 goal advantage. Liverpool are very good at home, though. We've got Jess here. I will tell you all, this Liverpool team are... I watch this Liverpool team with my own eyes. And they move the ball quicker than any team I've ever seen. Just full stop. I don't think I've ever seen a team move the ball as quickly as they do. So I think sitting back might be the wrong thing to do. Counter-attacking football, maybe, but if we sit back, we're going to be facing 40, 50 shots on goal, and that's no team is going to hold up. But this Liverpool team are ridiculous. They are the creme de la crop of Europe this year. I'm fully that this is what Liverpool could have won the quad a few years back. This is the first year I would say Liverpool have not only a chance, I think they've got a solid chance. Who's sending me a message? Who's that? He's sending me. I don't care about that, but thank you, Mansa. If Ange had any sense, he'd have the team to sit back. Yeah, we have Paul G's in the house, and Ange has confirmed VDV out of tomorrow. It's International Observer. There we go. Now I know who that is. Cheers, buddy. That's some good news. Angus has been good, but I reckon away at Anfield has to go out as centre back. Yes, he has been brilliant. I'm a big fan of this kid. I'm a big fan now. But I think he's got to play two recognised centre backs. 7-0 Newcastle. You never know. Morning, Bobby, mate. Everyone's saying, Bobby, I hate to say it, are the best. They are the best team in the world this year. They are the best team in the world. Didn't mention a hamstring, not ready. Intensity wants to keep then ticking over in training. He also confirms Danso will play a part. If we go for high press against Liverpool, that scares me too. He's got to be a balance. Good to see Curly Norman with a hamstring injury. It's bed in for 8 weeks, and if you don't, sometimes you get a relapse. The guy is just injury prone. He's laughing. Good to see you. Round table talk. Nick, good to see you, buddy. Good morning to you. Just worried Ange goes with his usual approach. I don't think he will. I think the Brentford game was him setting up to have those two fullbacks right tucked in. I do think Ange has adapted his system, but I think he's done this at the right time. I think he's going to try and get through because he's going to have to. I think you have to. There's no other options. Away at Anfield, you're not getting 50, 60% possession of the ball unless you're very, very good. I think he has adapted his system. It's whether time or tell whether it works. I think he has adapted it this week. Make sure you sub. Yes, please sub. If you haven't subbed already, where are we at the moment? We are 8 away. So we are back to 8 away. We are 8 away from 1,000 subs. And if I'm begging, yes, I am. What's your prediction for our game tonight? I will star that and make my coffee first. Liverpool and Angus is more of a mile above everyone else in the league. I'd be gutted if I was a Gooner without a striker in the window. Yes, I would be as well. They're very close. If they signed the proper player to play forward, I think they would be right up there. Sunday, Queen's Park. I think we'll get to the Newcastle game. A Gaza away. A Gaza is great. I would be too. I've seen us win at Anfield in '94. I think it was a long time. We've won once at Anfield in my life. It was 1-0 and Scott Parker got covered in blood because he was a warrior. Slot kept it simple from Klopp, just added some extra things and it worked. Yeah, it does. He's brought the symphony to the chaos. But we're going to be joined by it's Bobby K. Hi, Bobby.
Hi, Benji.
Hi, Bobby.
What's up, buddy?
What's
This
up?
is supposed to be our time together, so the fact that Kuva's sleeping and Nick is doing
working.
Working. Oh, watch the language, buddy. Come on now.
He's working.
A positive show here. Let's watch the language.
Yeah. Good to see you.
Good morning, everybody. Big up, chat. Hey, Jackie.
We need a left wing as None of that, Marky. No, none of that. But Bobby, how are you doing? I'm going to make a coffee quickly. But
Okay.
let us know your thoughts of the week. You are Micky van der Ven's #1 fan at the moment. But I would like you to talk about your man.
Do you want me to talk about him from the footballing sense, or how I would leave my
Anything
wife
you
for him
want,
in a heartbeat?
mate.
Oh, let's just face it. Micky van der Ven is just one of the greatest specimens ever to be created. It makes me believe in God. If you don't believe in him, when you see something like Micky van der Ven and you see what a beautiful creature he is, you just have to say that there must be somebody up there that creates such beauties in the world. You know,
Yeah.
there's very few things that can be compared to him. The Colosseum, Niagara
You're
Falls.
saying he's the 8th wonder of the world, basically. The
He's
9th
the
one.
8th, 9th, 10th, and 11th, I think. I think the
Yeah.
man, he's got 3 letters. He deserves 3 places, V, D, V. You get 9, 10, 11. He's just absolutely amazing. And big up to everybody in the chat. Good morning. Hopefully you're having a happy Wednesday. Been of a roller coaster of a week emotionally for Spurs fans. I see a few people are quite happy about the signings we have, and a few are not. I'm curious. We've got 47 of you here in the chat. Just a simple thumbs up or a thumbs down in terms of what you think of our transfer window right now. I think it could have been better personally, but I also believe it could have been considerably worse. We got to the last day in the 11th hour, and we decided to do some business that I hope will help the team. So let's see what happens up there too, right? So are you doing comments here? Because you missed a whole bunch, right?
I know, but I just saw that comment. We want Sanjay.
They got audio. Yeah. Oh, Patty, I do love you. Like really deep down, like deep, really deep seated way down.
It's
right?
a really big blow, isn't it, Bobby? It's a really big blow. Again,
it is, especially if he's gone for the year.
Yeah.
Good morning, Colin Borada.
What good to see you, Colin.
Oh, you're back. Okay. Sorry,
do you think that again, Micky van der Ven was rushed back too quickly? What's your thoughts on
No,
the matter?
I don't think he was rushed back too quickly. I think this is clearly an indication that our medical staff is not in sync with our management and our training staff. They're bringing back players when they're clearly not ready. They obviously don't know what the management's managerial regime consists of and how hard his training really is, because they don't know what these players are going to be put through, because they're saying they're clear and they're okay to go, and then they're picking up more injuries again. The fact that we've seen it now the 3rd time with Van de Ven already this season, and we saw it with Romero. He came back early and immediately injured and out for a significant amount of time. The thumbs up and thumbs down, I just asked everybody to give me their thoughts on the transfer window. It seems like everybody's pretty consistent with the thumbs down. They're not happy at all. But
Nick is doing that.
Okay, someone happy. I don't know what that one is.
Sai is just saying shit. Daniel's giving you a fist bump. What's the news, boys? I've been down at the dog rooms. The news is that Micky van der Ven is not fit to play against Liverpool in the League Cup semi-final, which is a massive blow. But I'm not surprised at all. If he was fit, he would have been on the bench at Brentford, just to get, even if it was just to do some training and get some training in his legs. But there's either two things. One is the medical team have finally got hold of the player and said, no, you're not rushing him back. The manager might want to rush him back.
What's this?
And
just
Paul
saying the opposite. Yeah.
He just wants him to return slowly. I just don't know.
Are they managing him, maybe?
Ian saying Mick the Brick was rushed too soon and the medical staff is crap. Yep. It's like a medieval shop of horror, just waiting for the leeches to be brought out. Well, I like it. Yeah. I like it.
Spot on, Sunshine. Hi, Sunshine.
Hi, Sunshine. It's who we are, mate.
Yeah,
Nick is saying it's meh. It was probably a 5 out of 10 window.
Okay.
Nick is saying, and just basically saving him Van der Ven for Europa League.
So we had managers get fired because they didn't concentrate on the league, and this guy's putting all his eggs into a cup, and he's being given full reign. I don't understand our club. I really don't.
Um,
You know me. I'm probably more disgruntled right now than I've ever been in my entire life as a Spurs fan. So it's getting frustrating. You know, even with the
uh,
transfer window, I think it's personally, I think it's a fail, a massive fail too, not just a light one. The Danso deal. Okay, if we knew we needed center backs. On top of that, we're shipping out Dorrington, and Phillips was already out as well. So a youth project where we're just shipping out our youth and not even giving them a crack. Okay, then why
yeah.
are we not bringing in their replacements? We knew bodies were going down left, right, and center, and we waited to the last minute, the 11th hour, to do these deals when we could have had them done at the beginning of the month. We could have potentially brought in players that would have been in rotation and already pretty much up to speed at least, and then they would have been able to rest players that we knew that were being overplayed.
Yeah.
You know, I who's next on the list to go down? Gray?
I
Kulu?
think the next one on the list is Dejan Kulusevski, because I think he does a lot of running. I
Yep.
think with Pedro Porro, he's played the most minutes for us in a Spurs shirt this season, if I am correct. I think Ange is actually doing the right thing now. I think he's finally realised he can't play this style of football with this many injuries, because more players are getting injured. So at the Brentford game, he put the two fullbacks really narrow, which is where fullbacks should be. They shouldn't be there. They should be there. So I think Pedro Porro, if he's managed correctly, I think he can last. But I think Kulusevski being in that number 10 role, he has to run a lot and he has to press a lot. I think he will be the next one that will he's already in the red zone. You can already see it when he plays games. He's exhausted.
Oh yeah, by the 50th minute, starting off the second half,
He's blowing out his ass, as they say. He's got absolutely no energy left. Audio saying, remember when Skip was meant to be out for a few weeks but gone for a few months? Yeah, that I'm not going to blame on them. If you get an infection after an inject, it's very unlucky, but it ruined his career. It's really sad. Massively paraphrase.
That's my concern, Ben. Honestly, I'm wondering if this guy's already ruined Van de Ven's career. If he actually requires a full surgery on that hamstring,
if he requires a hamstring transplant, I didn't think that was an actual thing. And then
until you just said it.
Until I looked it up, what it is. Basically, what you do is you take a graft of the healthy hamstring, you put it on the unhealthy hamstring, you graft them together, and hopefully the healthy muscles strengthen the weaker ones, and it strengthens over time. But if you do that, you're looking at a minimum year. You're looking at a year on the that will be the end of his career at a top level. That'll be the end of him. That'll be the end.
That'll break my heart, Ben. I haven't been in love with a player like him since Teddy. So
yeah, he's a top footballer.
It's been a long time since I've had this affection for a player in our Spurs kit.
Yeah, I would agree so as well, Angus. I would agree. I can see Micky is one of those medieval stretch racks. Yeah, maybe. Danzo is like for like with Dragoshin. I don't think Danzo is as good in the air as Dragoshin, but I think Danzo is better with his feet. From what I've seen of him, he's a more physical player than Dragoshin is, but Dragoshin's very much an aerial defender. They both play in the same position. They're both a centre back. They both play in a back three. So is it possible, because Danzo has never played in this system, we revert back to a back three? Maybe we revert to a back three versus Liverpool, and we get him, and we play a 3-5-2, and we try that way. We already tried it versus Everton, and it was a disaster.
Yeah, that's what I was just going to say. Didn't we just do it and fail really bad? Yeah, that's true, Norman.
Yeah, you're right, Norman. You're right. Bobby, it makes sense. That's why they went for Esteve of Burnley. I saw him versus Cardiff. He is a VDV. Esteve is a good player. He's a good player. I'm available if they need a slow, lazy player.
I'm available if they need somebody to warm the bench.
Ars did invert Sunday. I can't if it was both, just one. Yes, that is the problem. You can invert one, but not both of them. You have Shem Tangs in the building, YouTube member.
Big up, Shem.
Mr. Ben Giovanni and Mr. Legendary Bobby K. Hopefully you're both doing well. I am good. And so it's on his Please don't do minute silent for. Is Neil Warnock really unwell? I feel sorry for him. Hopefully he makes a speedy recovery. I like Neil Warnock. I think he's a great lad. I'm not defending this win, no Bobby, but besides City and Villa, who got a lot of their business done early, a lot of teams won't get rid of quality if they have potential. Yeah, Villa have done very, very well. They did very, very well with a lot of their signings. They will probably transplant Cess's hamstring.
Oh God, Andrew.
Yeah, you don't want that. What I meant is Danso always played in a back three or in a low block back foot. Yeah, it's very similar, but I think Danso is not as good in the air as VDV. Danso looks more frightening than Dagul. Hopefully, need some frightening players. And Eltel was just saying El Bobbio. I was reading. Yes, that's what he said. Neil Warnock did say that when he eventually passes, he doesn't want a minute silence when people do a when they do like the round of applause or the minute silence. He wants people to do a minute of booing him and calling him a wanker. That's what he wants. That's what he wants.
Gotta love him.
Neil Warnock did say that. How do you think we'll do tomorrow night? I don't know. Yeah, someone is apparently having a laugh of just subbing and please don't do that. That's not fun. Someone is subbing and resubbing hundreds of times. I don't know who that is. We will just move on. Warnock, so and should offer his hamstrings. Yes, he should. Thanks, Bobby. She should go back today.
Oh, fantastic news. That's great news. But
great news,
she's doing better.
Great news, buddy. Great news.
And should offer his hamstrings. That's you know what, Simon, you might be onto something there because God knows they're not being used. You just stand stoic in one position.
Right? That's me. That's me. You twat.
Are we going to answer Paddy's question or just ignore it?
Sure, we can answer Paddy. What do you think, Bobby?
I think we're. Do I put on my Spurs hat or do you want a realistic view?
Anything you want, Bobby.
From my Spurs side, hell yeah, man, we're winning. All we've got to do is hold on for a draw, and we have the capabilities to do so. The real sports fan would say that we're up against it. We're going to be in for a big dogfight. We're in their house. Yeah. We're up against a team that is playing very well organized, good, fast football. The way they pass the ball, the way they move the ball is just something else. It's envious. Almost. Yeah. If they start clicking early, we could be in trouble. If we can kind of hold off the early attacks and get to the half without conceding, we might be in really good place. But I'm like I said, we just got to make sure they don't start firing early, because if they do, then I think we could be in for a bitch slap.
Yeah. We have my lovely Ashies in the house saying, hi, everyone. I finally caught this live. Good to see you, Ashi. She's not a truck. Ashi, get the link of your YouTube channel and shove it in the chat. If you want some really good WSL content, Ashi on All About the W is doing loads of women's football content with her two buddies over that side of the world. Go and subscribe to Ashi. She's absolutely lovely, and everyone loves her in the YouTube fan base. Go and subscribe to her. There are 64 of you in the audience. Go and help her out a bit. She does a weekly video. She does a weekly pre-recorded video talking about the latest results. And yeah, Ashi, put your link in the chat. And there'll be some people that want to talk about the football. I will tell VDV my hamstring. When Warnock goes, he will argue with the Undertaker. And that's why I love Neil Warnock. If Liverpool score early, you are fed. Yeah, 5-0 Spurs. Tell Hattie.
Oh man, that'd be a nice way to introduce himself. But let's face it, he's not a guy that scores a lot of goals.
He scored 1 goal in 15. It's one goal in 15.
Yeah, but most of them are sub appearances too. You look at the amount of minutes he's actually got on there, right? So when you're getting 4 or 5 minutes a game, it ends up counting as a game for you. But what can you really do at the end of a few minutes?
Yeah.
So
they score early.
Daniel.
I think 4 or 5. You would think that, wouldn't you? You would think that. Andrew win the Carabao. It's going to be the most Spursy. You know what? I will take it. 7 more needed. Hit that like and subscribe.
There you go. Hey, Jess.
Thank you so much, Jesse. Good afternoon, sir. It's good to see you. Easy. I will sub. I love WSL and Spurs women. Ashley has put the link in the chat. Jessie has put the link for her show in the chat as well. Go and subscribe to the wonderful guys at JSY Talks Football. I'm thinking that the only way we get out there is by sneaking a 1-1 draw. I can't see us keeping a clean sheet at Anfield. No chance. My only result I can see us getting through is a 1-1. True la la, isn't it?
Daniel's
afternoon, Benny Boy, Bobby K, and the Coffee Beanies. Curly's in the house saying can't help but think that VDV's absence is something bad.
Oh, Norman, I hope you're wrong. I hope you're wrong.
I do as well. I do as well. Ash is given that all about the WSL. If you like women's football, go and subscribe over there with Ashley and her wonderful.
Even if you don't, just go show. Just go and
show Ashley some love. She's one of our own. Go and give her a sub. We're going to try and get her
nothing a sub. Cost nothing a sub.
Indeed. Yeah, always appreciated. YouTube member as well in the coffee company. I highly doubt you'll keep it. We never keep clean sheets. We have. We did against Brentford. Avoiding the early goal is crucial tomorrow. I love you too, Bobby K. Yes, you do. We love you, Angus.
I hope your dad's doing better, Angus.
We do. Spurs win Europa and find a way to get relegated. That would be the most Spursy thing ever.
Ian, stop it.
It would be hilarious. Dan to look good for Austria, but he partners David Alaba. Alaba is very, very good. You two beauties are drunk if you think Micky van der Ven could or would suit. He is a footballer. He has to run for a living. If it's Ange, don't run. I don't know. Good looking.
Phil P, all I have to say is woo. Good morning, Stacey. Always looking good.
Paul system. Hang on until penalty. Maybe we have a chance. Big up Ben and Bobby from On Your Bike. Scott, good to see you. I don't know where it is. Maybe it expired, Drula, or maybe it's because you're on your second account again, because you don't seem to be on your original account unless you changed your name again. Ash is a top lady. She is indeed a top lady. I think we will come up short 3-1 Liverpool. It'd be sad, wouldn't it? The content would be all time. It would. I'm going to probably end up in hospital. We'll wait till after the game. Just get the ambulance outside your house. How many shoots do you think Liverpool will have tomorrow? I think Liverpool will have 30 to 35 shots on goal tomorrow. But it doesn't mean they're going to go in.
You're talking about the first half, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Spurs.
I'd say easy in the 20s. Easy in the 20s. But quality, not quantity.
Thing would be to win all 3 and relegation. Yes, it would be funny, wouldn't it? Davis, Davis is a very, very he's a very competent leader of that. But yes, I will. We're trying. Subbed as an Irishman, this young Mason. Yes, Mason Melia signed. That is another bit of Spurs news on deadline day. Mason Melia, the young Irish prodigy, signed for Tottenham Hotspur. I'm not sure. Is that
the kid from City?
No, that was Batty. That was the young kid, but I can't remember his first name. But he also signed. But Mason Melia signed. He came from the same academy as Robbie Keane, I believe, or something in that area. If we can keep going into that, I think it would feel good. Any news, Micky? Yes, Micky van der Ven is not fit to play against Liverpool. Unfortunately, Anfield on Cup nights is insane. Less than 20 sack slots. Yes, indeed. Sonny Chart. Yeah, I hope so. I love Sonny. I want him to do well. I want us to win a trophy for Sonny. 6 away. Smash the likes and subscribe. Thank you, Jessie. And of course, Jessie has put her link for her channel again. Mark, put the link for your channel in as well. We're going to boost your channel as well.
Definitely.
Beach volleyball, best sport in the world.
Can't disagree. Daniel's informed today.
St. Pat's is a team in Dublin. Daniel.
That's where that other kid came from too, isn't it? That
Keeley, Josh Keeley, apparently.
The goalie, right? Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Josh Keeley.
Oh, they put it in. Yeah.
I don't
Paddy
think he
would
is
know.
the son of David. I got a wrist injury from watching. For fuck's sake, you'll never beat the Irish. Young Mason will come. St. Patrick's. That's not. People keep saying that. There is the YouTube link for the Mum Overlord, Stacey's channel. Go and sub to her as well. She's got a great channel as well. Just show the love. Let's go, Birds. Let's go, Birds. Good to see you, Ashley. I don't know who this is.
Ashley.
I've never seen you, but make sure you like and subscribe. Irish takeover. Fuck you, Booby K. Nah.
How am I not subscribed to Stacey's channel? I didn't know she had her own channel. That's embarrassing. I am now, though.
She's going to shout at you, Bobby. She's going to shout at you.
That's
but for all that, we got 57 people in the audience today. We got 57 people in the audience today. If you are new here, make sure you like and subscribe to the Coffee Company. We got daily YouTube podcasts, bit of chill, bit of football, bit of comedy. We try our best. We're on our way. We're trying to make a small business get there, and hopefully we have a bit of a laugh on the way. Just subbed, great stuff. Always give support to Stacey. She's a laugh.
She's mad at me though. Here,
I'm offended.
Sorry.
I support. I really hate
New
myself.
York Jets, the American football team.
Martin,
I'm a Bills fan, man. So, Norman, at least you guys have won a Super Bowl.
Afternoon, gentlemen. Good to see you, Rob. Good to see you.
Morning, Rob.
We have a historic tie. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. That's not a competition, but we're joined by Big Aki himself. Aki, welcome to the show. We're here for your rallying cry. We are 5 people away from 1,000 subscribers.
Right, you say that. My boss is calling me right now, so it's been good to see you. Have a great day.
So, tell your boss to subscribe.
Yes.
Tell your boss to subscribe.
Everyone like and subscribe and get them to 1K. And as always, leave it out.
Yeah.
See you in 5. That was a quick appearance.
It was. It was a quick appearance. It was a quick appearance. High and by, Mr. Dagul.
There you go.
Quick.
That's
that
it.
was quick. What a shock. Bobby Bedford subs for his channel, but doesn't support anyone else.
First off, Scott, I've never begged for subs for my channel. But good to see you, you miserable shit. Hope the family's good, buddy.
Yes, it was a Dagul quickie singularity. It was a Dagul quickie.
Yeah.
Easy, busy man, Mr. Brian
He's a
Dagul.
busy man. That's
Yes.
it. Wow,
That was Micky
Norman.
Van
Wow. That's good. Norman. That's good. Oh, my goodness.
It's brilliant. Anyone support NFL teams means the Eagles. Tell him to say to his customers.
Right now, yeah, I'm a big Eagles fan.
The world famous home of the cough drinking game. Unacceptable. Yes. Yes. A cameo that deserves its own unit of measurements. A Dagul. When I move to my office, I will have your coffee in the background. Ooh. Great stuff. Angus, my mum goes out with a Scottish bloke, so I know, mate. We love the Scots. We love the Scots here. Appeared and vanished quickly. Yes, he did.
If I've ever met a Scotsman I don't like, a Scotsman I don't like, other than Angus, of course.
Yeah.
No, most of them have always been decent guys.
Yeah.
And again, with all the Irish people I've ever met, other than Paddy, have been fantastic.
Yeah. Say his name and he appears. It's Joe Hendry. Brian is officially Joe Hendry. I am a Jaguar fan. Good stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Angus.
Jacksonville Jags, yeah.
Can't the Chiefs go Birds?
Yes, exactly, Luke.
I've been an Eagles fan since Michael Vick was there. I love the Scots.
Oh, wow.
I like the Scots. I think the Scots are great. Where's the roadman been? He's been doing a lot of work. He's got a new motorbike and he's starting a brand new YouTube channel. So he will be here very, very soon. He's just getting some work and he's cleaning up. What's it called? As he says, Dirty Me Minge.
Yeah, dirty your minge, big guy. Miss you, man. Hope you're well.
He's on his road. He's on the road. We just lost another one. No, we're back to 6.
Ignore it, Ben. Who cares?
Yeah.
Who cares?
A watched kettle never boils, does it, Bobby? It never
Exactly.
does.
Who cares, buddy? They'll come.
Yeah.
And the worlds of the great James Earl Jones, build it and they will come.
Absolutely.
Or whoever the hell
I
that
thought
was.
the words
talking,
of the great
ghost
James
that was
Earl
talking.
Jones was, I am your father.
That's true too. They were his greatest words. Most powerful, at least.
Yeah.
So what's been going on over there? Was that Will in the shop earlier I saw?
He was breaking Mickey's Lego model. Buying our crate.
Speaking of Mickey's, happy birthday, Mickey Hazard. Happy birthday, Mickey.
Happy birthday, Mickey Hazard. Happy birthday.
Kate and Jim aren't in the chat. They're probably having lunch with him.
How dare they not invite us?
I don't know. I don't think it's Kevin Costner that says it, Rob. It's the ghost. I think it's the voice of his father. Because it's like an apparition that's speaking to him kind of thing to build the baseball field in the cornfield. I'll go back and watch it. It's such a great movie. I just watched his movie the other day. I don't know if you've ever seen it. It's called The Perfect Game, something like that, where he's a baseball pitcher.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like Kevin Costner.
Kevin Costner's great. But
yeah.
Overall thoughts for the next week, Bobby. We've got 2 very important games, this is make or break for Ange Postecoglou, isn't it?
No,
it is.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
If we lose both tonight, if we lose tomorrow and Sunday and we're out of the cups,
yep.
What happens?
Absolutely nothing. We keep chugging forward. He's not going anywhere. He is not going anywhere till the end of the season.
You think
Even if we get nope. I would bet money on it. He is not going anywhere. The fact that if they were considering it, and when Kuva and myself did the show last week, we discussed this and saying that is the sacking of Ange potentially on the horizon? Is that going to be the excuse for no signings? Because that way then justify, we have to bring in a new manager, and obviously we want to bring players in for that system. Then if that was the case and that was the avenue they were going to take, then why wasn't it done earlier? Why is he not already gone in January? Exactly, Paddy. That's it right there. He just got right at the end of the window. He got in a handful of players. Well, Kinski was already here, but we brought in a center back, well-needed center back. We brought in a replacement for Johnson and Werner effectively. I don't know. Can Tell play on the right as well? I know he can play on the left and through the center.
Yeah.
So he's like another Sonny replacement, but hopefully he can play on the right as well, but to cover Johnson if needed. I hate seeing Kulu play wide. He's already getting beaten down, making the runs through the middle. I think playing him wide will just actually finish him off. So we'll see how it goes. You know me, buddy. I get behind any player that's got a Spurs kit on, even if they're as bad as Harry Winks. So
yeah.
Let's hope these kids come in and then they come out guns blazing with something to prove. Tell might have a chip on his shoulder. Now we're also hearing that it's not that he rejected Tottenham per se, but he was just pissed off that it was Bayern forcing his hand in terms of forcing him to go to Tottenham originally. So who knows what the real behind the scenes truth is, but I think, Dash, I don't think he's going anywhere till the end of the season, at least. Yeah. Regardless of if we lose every game between now and then, I don't think he's going anywhere. I really don't.
KDL. Big up the KDL. At this point, we're on the highway to hell. Indeed, mate. Bang average player. Acknowledge the tribal chief.
Alex 81, is that you?
Yes, it is. Bang average. Mark Wecky was a serious option. We put a bid in. Had we put in on the? Yes, indeed. I love Mark Wecky as a footballer. Yeah. I think he's absolutely superb, and I would love to have him in the summer. But we're not getting him. We're not getting Mark Wecky. I think he's in the idea. If we signed Mark Wecky, if we're getting Mark Wecky, he's already in the conversation to be the captain. Or the next captain, at least. I think he's brilliant. We ain't losing. That's what I'm telling myself. Positivity all the way.
There you go, Drulo. There you go.
Do what you want. That's what we got to do as Spurs fans. Do whatever's best for you. He's only here because Levy doesn't want the abuse. He's going to Liverpool with Van Dijk, please. I don't think Van Dijk will leave this year. I think he will get an extension. I think Levy wants that Europa League, mate, because he still gets Champions League. Had long, he stays in that. He's safe personally now. That's a good theory. I enjoy that theory. Ange's system play like or sit a little back. I think we need to sit back a lot.
You missed these two here. I like Paul. Saying 2-2 Tell getting a lead.
That'd be great.
Nice. I'll take that, Paul. And then this one right underneath.
Send him to Arsenal.
Angus is going to be so happy to read that one. I'm sure he's so happy.
In the immortal words of the late great Bill Nicholson, an express elevator straight down, straight to hell, going down. Yep.
Okay, so see, Tweak, my memory's not that bad then. It's the ghost of Shoeless Joe. Okay. Right. I thought so. I thought it was like an apparition speaking to him or something like that.
Just put 11 on the line. I'd like that. It'd be like school. If you being from a Canadian school, Bobby, did you ever have like full size football goals in your, or is it just not a thing?
Well, the thing was, in through my high school years, we had American football fields.
Sure,
and the way they're designed is basically the bottom is a goal and the top is the goalpost for kicking field goals and extra points. And you would play on the same pitch, which was just absolutely awful.
Okay,
because it's been torn up.
Because it was artificial. But what we
no, it was grass. It was grass, but it was just torn apart over the winter because of the American football. We would rip the field apart completely.
What we used to do, because we basically have the entirety of my year versus the entire... So we'd have like 50 aside. And it'd be hilarious, because what you do is you get like 20 people all standing in goal. It was brilliant. We basically need to do that. 50 aside. We just need to have everyone in goal.
Yes, that's Christian's team right now. If you go out there, you see them playing on the break. Yeah. There's like 20 kids on each team. All you see is a sheep running around.
He doesn't want to retire at the age of 21. Knowing us will put 11 on the line and score an own goal in the 90th minute. Bill Paxton, the actor, not Sir Bill, the godlike genius. Yes, he was.
Bill Paxton's great, yeah.
That's what I've always wondered. You guys didn't play Canadian football in high school then? No, they did not.
No, we didn't play CFL. We played NFL rules, actually. It was weird, Ian. You know, it's because the thing is, you go from high school here, if you go to universities or colleges and you get picked up. I have a friend of mine who lives out in Montreal, and his son just got accepted to the University of Calgary through American football. Yeah. He's such a great player. And, you know, there's prospects and options for him to potentially maybe go to the NFL, but most likely the CFL. So... with the CFL, why is he playing American rules? But when they get to university or high school or college levels here, they play CFL
If you get to that, you want to be playing for an American football team, though, don't you? And Brian is back. He's back from injury. He's back from injury.
Did your boss subscribe?
I didn't actually fancy saying, listen, I've just come off a stream to speak to you. What the hell do you think you're doing calling me during the working hours?
Yeah.
I didn't think that was the correct way to go.
Well, what was their response?
Well, like I said, I didn't approach the matter. I may do next week.
Well, that's a failure on your part, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, I know, because the go away travel industry is exactly what is needed right now to discuss coffee and Spurs. A travel organisation is missing its daily Spurs and coffee fix.
Yes, it is. It is indeed. 5 away. 5 away.
Still 5.
Oh, his boss subbed. There you go. It was 6.
Yeah. Oh, very good. All I know is 12 instead of 11, and the field is slightly larger. There's Jesse's link again. Big up, James Watson. It's been a while indeed. He's saying Archie.
Wait a minute. Is that James from here?
No, it's not James Flower.
No. James Watson from Toronto that used to meet us at the pub the other time. I wonder if that's him.
It might be. Congratulations on Beyonce coming to your stadium. That's the biggest signing of the window. Big up,
any
Dagul.
bigger than any signing you guys announced. So shut up,
Someone
Angus.
ring Dagul to get him off again.
You've got my number, Paddy, but I'll decline it. I'll decline the call, mate. I will decline the call.
Question, Bobby. As an American that lives in Canada, do you have to pay a tariff in your sexy fort?
You know what? I expect better from Phil. I refuse to answer that. I expect better from Phil. Phil, you're going down the road of Paddy Hartnett and Stuart 727 and now Scott M. Don't go down. Don't follow the darkness, my man.
Bobby, actually, are you coming to Bobby? You at the yard Sunday?
No, well, I'm not till March 1st. Yeah, through football for 3 more weeks. We got training Sunday mornings, right? Yeah, 9 to 10 a.m. That's the only slot available. It sucks.
Well, no, we're kicking off at 12:35.
Oh, then maybe, yeah.
Then
maybe, yeah.
It's 12:35 kickoff, and then I'm getting back to the Super Bowl.
I'm putting my dad forward to be the mayor of Essex. I'm putting him forward. He needs something to do. Bobby, I couldn't care less if you have Beyonce at your stadium. I have Champions League football at my stadium. Well,
that's wonderful. Way to be in a competition you guys can't ever win.
Yep, correct.
I'm surprised you even know what it is. Good for you, Angus. You must have had to research.
Who do you think starts at centre back tomorrow? Brian, we'll leave this to you. Who do you think is going to start tomorrow at centre half?
Danzo and Davids.
I like it. Matthias,
it's
Matisse, Tell, and Danzo starting, I reckon. Since Dragishin is out for the season, a lot of youngsters on show again, but they're doing okay, learning well.
I think Archie Gray goes right back and Spence goes left back. I think
Pedro Porro.
I think Pedro Porro gets the rest.
Interesting. I'll vote for your dad, Ben. Classic cast rule. Indeed. I would be a great mayor. Winky for mayor. Danzo straight into the fire. Yes, he has to. Danzo straight into the fire. Who would you play, Bobby? Who would you play?
I'm just wondering, who would I rather rest, Gray or Porro? And I think they're both due for a rest. But I also the way I look at it is, which one do I want to preserve? Which one is more valuable to me going forward in the season? And to me, that's Gray. So I would want to maybe have Porro start and maybe Gray finish it off.
Yeah, that's a plan.
I'd rather preserve Gray. I think he's more important.
To our Leeds friends in the chat, because we've got Stacey and we've got Jesse, has Archie Gray ever taken a penalty in a penalty shootout? Because that is something we've got to think about tomorrow.
Right.
If he comes on, can he take a penalty? I would assume so. He's played in every other bloody position. Surely he can hit a penalty as well. Let us know in the chat, our friends from Leeds, because I wouldn't know. Has Archie Gray ever taken a penalty in a penalty shootout?
What did Brian say? Who would he prefer?
Listen, I think Archie Gray, we know, played a shit ton of games for Leeds last year. He's got it in him. Porro desperately needs resting. Desperately. And not because just of his form. I think he is, if he carries on playing, he's the next on the hamstring or injury list.
Yeah.
And him being out for ages is a big problem. His form has been very, very off and on, but he has played constantly. I think he has played the most minutes of any player on the pitch for us this season. So it's and you look at how low we are on numbers. He is just literally he's got to be in the red zone. In fact, if they did red where it started off light and got to dark red, he's got to be in the dark red.
Yeah.
He is. So I think Porro. And one thing you're saying about that, Ben, I'd rather Porro took a penalty than Gray.
I would as well.
Experienced players on. So Porro comes on later. That's an option. Archie Gray at that age, as good as he is, and my God, has he been an overwhelming success. And as much as much game time as he's getting and experience, don't put him on a penalty.
It's the same guy, Bobby.
It is. Big up, James. Long time, bro. Happy New Year to you. Hope you're well.
Whitby, is there a Whitby in Canada or is it Whitby, UK?
No, here, Whitby. There's he's about an hour outside Toronto.
That's good to know.
Just over an hour east of me.
Does Whitby in Canada also do the best fish and chips in the world?
No, the Whitby's boring.
You see, people come from this far
over there. It's
Bobby,
growing.
can you believe people come from this far, and Scott M, who's about a 15-hour drive, hasn't tried to get here once.
Yeah, unacceptable.
It's so bang out.
Because he doesn't have a commitment. Because Scott M's not a Spurs fan. He doesn't have a commitment to Spurs.
Good to see you, Auntie Kate. Good to see you, and you're back with Jimbo.
Hey, Jim.
You can't even help yourself, let alone Liverpool. Is that near London, Bobby? Is that near London?
No, the opposite way. In fact, yeah, Whitby's an hour east, London's hour and 40 west. So there's flower power.
Good to see you, mate. Good to see you. Whitby fish and chips. Yes, Whitby in the UK is how it's the best fish and chips in the world, apparently.
Where is Whitby in the UK, though?
In the north.
By what? Like Leeds and stuff up there, or what?
Let me see where Whitby is, so I can describe it. It's
how far is it from Greenford?
Long way, a long way.
Oh, okay. If I'm going to go a long way from there, I'm going up to
Whitby is.
What's that?
James Flower disappoints me. I just counted to 30, waiting for
Whitby is Yorkshire.
Hi there. There you go. There you go. I just got to 30 and I was saying, James, he's let me down, and there he is.
Whitby is where Jess is originally from. So Jess is originally from Whitby. So we know. But we love Yorkshire. Yorkshire's the best. Best fried fish in the States is usually done on the side of a highway in a strip mall parking lot. Yes, it is. No brewing bollocks. No. Nick had to do something called work. I don't know what that was. And Cooves is not feeling all the tickets. We decided to push the show back. Yes, it is Yorkshire. It is indeed Yorkshire. 15, 24. I doubt my car would even let me start the trip. If I get a ticket to the World Cup, I'm definitely coming to Toronto. Good stuff.
Come on over, Ash. We got a place for you.
No, it is not, Rich. No, Whitby is not on the Northern Line. It's in Yorkshire, 250 miles from Greenford.
259 miles. Jeez. I think
that's an afternoon drive for you, Bobby.
I was gonna say that's the local shop.
Yeah. Work, an old French word that means bollocks. Yes, indeed. Nick's fault, the effer. Scott, mate. No, get him. I like Archie Gray. I love Archie Gray.
Archie Gray, I love him. Absolutely love him.
I am a fan.
I'm a mate. When we started,
how could you not be? The kid's been thrown into the fire, and on top of that, being played in all these different positions.
I hate the Northern Line. So do I, buddy. So do I. 259 miles. That's a quick strong by
yeah, no kidding.
Big up to our boy Archie. Yes. Has he ever taken a penalty in a penalty shootout, Stace?
Has
he taken a penalty in a penalty shootout? I would assume he could. He would be one of my not in the first five. If you that's actually a good question. If we got to a penalty shootout, who would be your 5 penalty takers from the players that are fit, even though half the team isn't fit? No. There is no brewing bollocks today, unfortunately, because Nick had to work.
Yeah, it's all about Nick.
Take the Southern Line too. Last peak was taken when he was playing FIFA. Possibly to land the minerals.
Hey,
hopefully.
Minerals.
Who is your 5 penalty takers, Brian?
Oh, what is it? For God, well, Human Son.
Yeah.
Definitely. Human Son, Kulusevski, Pedro Porro, if he's on the pitch.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, trying to think. Bentancur.
Okay.
And if Richie's on the pitch, Richie does take. Oh no, it'll be Tell, won't it? Probably.
Charlison does take penalties, and he doesn't.
He does, but whether he's on the pitch, Ben. If Tell starts up front, I wouldn't give one to Tell straight away, but he'd probably take one. 5th.
Archie Gray can do anything. I would trust him to take penalties, play striker, and play the Beyonce concert. So would I.
Yeah, I can think of four.
Maddison is not fit. Maddison is not fit for the
he's
game,
out,
Rob.
yeah.
He's not fit. Using the central line yesterday took me longer than if I'd flown to the Scotland Yard. Yes, it did. My dad got stuck in that yesterday.
Phil, I would love to. There's so many people I'd love to see out in Toronto, but Phil P. Oh my God, he'd love the Yard. He would absolutely, mate. I'd love to see Phil P here. Love it. As much as same as everyone, but Phil P is a special guy to me, and a very special guy.
Yes, top man. Archie is a workhorse. Would happily have him back
is.
in the league. So would a lot of teams in the championship, to be honest.
And if you look at that kid from Arsenal, Angus, you're here, and I'd love to get your thoughts on this. No, the fullback,
Lewis Skelly.
Kid, what a dick and what an arrogant dickhead he seems to be.
And that's why I really like him. That's why I really.
That's why I like Gray. I like the humility he has. That he's already humble. Yeah, there you
he's
go.
A very good footballer, Lewis Skelly. He's a
good
very
footballer.
good.
Very
seems
good.
to be such a little shit. But
No,
I
but
guess if he's one of those, he's on your team, you love him. If he's playing against you, you hate
he
him.
reminds me of the old Arsenal players. When I used to, you would understand this, Aki, because you used to be a season ticket holder. When Arsenal used to play us in sort of like 2001, 2002, they were arrogant. They were an arrogant ass football team. They were cheats. They were arrogant. They would shout at you. They would go after every decision possible. That's what Lewis Skelly reminds me of. He is nasty, and he is going to go to the very top because of that.
But the thing
he's
is,
going to go to the top.
What you got to remember though is Arsenal. Yeah, they may have been arrogant, but they backed it up.
Yeah, they did.
It's all well and good being arrogant and giving it the Johnny Big Bollocks, but you've got to, if you're going to do it, you've got to be able to go, there's a reason why I'm being Johnny Big Bollocks, because I back it up. And back then, Jesus Christ, the amount of times I went to Spurs Arsenal as a season ticket, and you just, mate, they're just, during that time, they were untouchable, for us anyway. For us, they were times they were untouchable, and it just got too much. And they backed it up. They backed it up every single. When you have players like Vieira, Pires, Petit, Overmars.
Pires was the worst. Remember Pires? Remember when Pires scored that penalty at White Hart Lane, and he ran all the way up the touchline at White Hart Lane, pointing at everyone.
Well, no, the funniest thing with Pires
I gotta take this.
Is that moment is when the ball went out for a throw and he tried to act Johnny Big Bollocks, and someone pretended to throw at him. He went like that, and he hit his face after giving it the bollocks to the Spurs fans. But mate, that team just
ridiculous.
Do you know what? That team walked in like we did with Pete Poch. And we're like, right, we used to walk in as fans going, this game's done before half time. And 9 times out of 10, especially the final season of the lane it was, Arsenal just knew it. Arsenal could back it up. Arsenal were able to back it up.
Yeah, indeed. Indeed. We can make a penalty. Do you think Kinski can stop any? I think Kinski's a good goalkeeper. I don't think he's one thing that the reason when Vicario is fit again, he's back in goal for me. Kinski seems really cool. I don't think goalkeepers need to be cool. I think goalkeepers need to be psychos. And Vicario is a psycho. He's what you want as a goalkeeper in a penalty shootout, because he will be up in their faces. He'll be screaming at them. He'll be shouting. He'll have his big hands up, and he'll be like, "Come at me, bro," but in Italiano.
Yep.
I think he's a psycho. You want a psycho. Kinski, I think, needs to have a bit more of that.
Mate, you say that Tim Krul wasn't a psycho. But
he was. Tim Krul was a psycho. He used to hit players. He used to bulldoze through people.
He weren't a psycho.
He was.
Mate, let's not. I mean, I saw you having a domestic with your brother about the Lego set.
Yeah.
Don't start one here with me. I wouldn't put Krul in. Mate, Krul was the kind of goalkeeper. You remember when Holland subbed him on in the World Cup just for penalties?
Yeah.
There are some goalkeepers that are penalty specialists, maybe Kinski, all the other players aren't really going to know how much he knows about them or whatever. I personally said I think both this game and Sunday goes to penalties.
Okay.
I've just got that feeling that it's going to be. Don't get me wrong. If Liverpool come out and they're firing, it's game over. If Liverpool come out in the mood, then I don't think we can compete. I just don't think we can. But if we can hold it for as long as possible.
Yeah.
Ben, you remember when we were out for your birthday in Anfield, I think we were 3-0 down in 15 minutes.
We were.
I think it was something like that. If they come out like that, then we're in big trouble. But if we can hold our own, and the debut boys put in a good show, you never know. But I think the only way we get through this is if it gets to penalties, because one goal is always a good cushion to have. But we struggle at Anfield, and we got to be serious about that part. But hopefully that 1 goal advantage will be enough. But I highly doubt it. I do see penalties.
Indeed, Kinski is better than Raya. Nearly at 1,000. We are 4 away. Someone was playing a prank earlier. I think I know who it is. It's a shame, but because it's just not called for. But someone was made 8 accounts and subbed and then unsubbed immediately. So I think I know who it is. But it's not cricket really. But we're 4 away from 1,000. We want to get there by the end of the week, if possible. But yeah, we're getting there, Cape. We're getting there. We're almost there. Trent is out injured. Yes, he is. Trent Alexander-Arnold is out injured. So that is one of Liverpool's key penalty takers and key players. Austin is better than Raya. I want Spurs Arsenal final and Spurs to win it.
You're 2 away, bro. You're 2 away. Cam Shanks has just said.
Oh, we're 1 away, apparently. Maybe that person is
back.
Jess
has got it. All right, we're staying on till you hit 1,000.
We're staying on. We're staying on. A 12% passing rate is basically...
We never stop.
Allison and Edison are both chilled characters. 2 of the very best. As for Big Pat was unbelievable. Yeah. Wankers with nothing better to do. We don't know. Yes, effing sub. We needed 3 or a 4 lead. Yeah.
Okay,
more,
Spurs have just released
more.
an update. 13:40. Oh no, this might not have been.
1 away.
Van de Ven.
1 away.
They just said they've released
1 away to 2 away.
Let me go on to Twitter.
Back to 3 away. Someone is playing a prank on me and subbing and unsubbing. It's not really fair, but if someone wants to pull pranks like that, they can do it. Yeah, people will do it. People will do it. Someone is subbing and unsubbing. I think I know who it is.
We'll get there.
We'll get there eventually. Love always wins, doesn't it, Dagul? Love always wins. Do we think Odebear becomes the next Njai or a Kudu? No, I don't think so. Yes, Van de Ven is struggling with recovery. Yes, he is. Please sub. 2 now. I try my best. Yep, I agree.
Just whoever's doing that.
I'm not going to take it seriously until we're 10 over, and I know someone can't just unsubscribe in about 8 accounts. 1,000, but let's see.
Have you hit 1?
See. A VAR check.
Check it again.
Got it. VAR check. We got it. VAR check. VAR. Nope. It's back to 9.99.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Jamie sub Ben. Cheers, Jamie. Well done. We're not there yet. Someone unsubbed again. We know who it probably is, but we're moving. Trent is an awful defender. Bradley was, but Bradley's just Trent is a much better footballer.
Mate, Trent, no, listen, Bradley is actually also a good player. Trent Alexander-Arnold is my favourite player in the Liverpool team and has been for years. I think he is absolutely incredible. He's an absolutely phenomenal footballer, in my opinion. It will always be a blessing to have him out, but Liverpool have got players that will just step in. That's the thing. He's a big loss. But Liverpool's squad is so good. It's so good. But they, especially at, excuse me, especially at Anfield, Trent Alexander's a huge miss for dead balls, shots, free kick, anything. But it's a big loss for Liverpool. But Liverpool will have a player to step in.
Either they give up or I'll come and melon smash them. Why would you melon smash them?
I'm unsubscribing right now.
Trent is exactly what Spurs need, a guy who can whip a ball into the box. Everyone's saying 1K. We're going VAR. I'm not celebrating until we're over there because that.
Let me have a look.
It says 1,000, but let's see what it says by the end of the day. 1,003. 1,003. Got Jack P. That could be it. Yes, it's 1K. Congrats. It's 3 over. We're there. I will spear them right now. Sub to the tribal chief.
Do you know what? 1 second. 1 sec. Give me 1 sec.
Yeah.
1 sec.
Someone's unsubscribing again. It's at 1,002. VAR subbed on another account. Cheers, Auntie Kate. Thank you so much. VAR, my lord. VAR. I am subbed. About time. I've been here since the start. Whose link? What do you mean? Whose link? With 993. Says 1K, but people are unsubscribing, as it were. Says 1K. It does, but 1,001. But thank you so much, Tweaky, for 6 months of membership. Thank you for 6 months of membership. I might have to cheat just because someone keeps on playing a prank and subbing and unsubbing.
Oh, it's chilly.
Says 1K. It does, but we'll wait a few days for it to. You deserve this. I wouldn't say I deserve this, but it's been a long time coming, and we'll only be able to push forward. We need to try and.
So Ilana, I couldn't remember if I had already had Ilana subscribing. She does now. So whether you've hit 1K, there may be the same people, but you're going to stay above there because I've made sure that Ilana's subscribed and she's not going to unsubscribe. So like Kate and Jim have just said, and from someone that's been here at the start of your journey, as is Bobby, and by the looks of it, Nick's coming in as well.
Nick's in here.
Congratulations, brother, on getting there. Richly deserved. Well done. And you got there, brother. So well done.
Got there. Auntie Kate,
I'm going to wait till it's official before I give my congratulations.
Yeah, VAR. Congratulations, well
Congrats,
deserved.
baby boy.
I'll get some quality on the show. I'll bust out the Legion of Doom. Angus is acknowledging we were here. We were indeed. About time. Thank you so much for the super chat.
I think to commemorate this achievement, hopefully Nick can give us an update on when we're getting our Emerson TikTok video.
Yes.
I think he's just come on to just basically say, "Look, I came on the show." He's not even there.
No. How dare he?
Yeah.
How dare he? Thank you so much, everyone. We have hit 1,005. We're gonna wait until we get to 1,010, just to play it safe. Everyone, thank you. It's been a long journey, hasn't it? It's been a very. The 4 of you have been there for 3 years now. Well, the 3 of you have been there. Cooves was there. We've had loads of people on this journey. We've had loads of people that have got us here, but we can only thank you from everyone here.
Sorry, I just read Paddy's comment.
Can Brian get everyone who makes a booking to subscribe?
Yeah, I'll see what I can do.
Very wannabe. Has he got his shin pads on? Good to see you, Angus. Thank you for jumping on, buddy. Thank you so much.
Have a great day, buddy. Take care, man.
Nick, we're your big time friends. Congrats on 1K. Ben, give us a song. Congrats. Thank you, Mark. You were there as well. You've been there. you were there. How long have I been on here? Lol, it's another person that's appeared. Fucking Nick can't watch Spurs defending a corner, but comes on for the glory lap. Disgrace. Unacceptable.
Woo!
Woo! It's never invited onto your show, the fucker.
Because you're the one that complains that you only want quality on here. Why would we invite you?
Well, thank you so much, Auntie Kate. It's another person that's been here since she started on her journey over a year ago, 2 years now, I think, something like that. Congratulations on 1K. Thank you so much for the 11 months. Well done, Benja. Really, I should come up with a speech. It's been a long week, but things are looking up. And I just want to, if Coovs jumps on, I can only say thank you to the four of you, Coover, Auntie Kate, Jimbo, Leo's been there. Jesse has helped us a lot recently with Stacey. We've got the Tottenham on Tour boys with Ireland and Roadman. Everyone in the Tottenham on Tour group chat. Phil P has been coming to the shop. Just thank you to everyone. Starling and profiling. It's who you are, mate. I like it. I like it. But Nick.
Oh, look who's decided. Oh,
it's John Terry. It's John Terry.
Terry.
You got your shin pads on.
Nicholas Terry.
Nick.
Hello, Nick.
Got the shin pads on. Why have I got my shin pads on?
Because you like John Terry. You turned up for the Champions League trophy with his full kit on.
Well, does that? I just saw a little thing that Ben is on 1K, so he's gone all big time now, is he?
Yes.
That's who you are, mate. And also, Kate and Jim. What are you talking about? Big time? What? Big time? Whatever. Oh, I don't know. You're probably talking about me.
Indeed. From Daniel, leave me. Where's my thanks? Yeah, I didn't do anything, but that's not the point. Big up, Rob. You did do something. You were there.
You were here.
Yeah, John Lee with a $5 super chat. Brian, Ange is calling you to play centre back versus Liverpool. Get your sim pads on, Brian.
Well, do you know what? Back in the day, I would have said yes. I don't think it'd be worthwhile now as a 45-year-old man doing what I do.
Yeah, Sheriff.
But if called upon, I'd be there. I'd be there.
Have you seen this? You seen this comment? Outrageous.
Big up, Clarky.
I've got a video of this. I've got a video. Here we go. Here we go.
Look at his next one. You like his next comment too.
Kick Nick off quick before you drop below 1K. Nick Squid Games Terry. I like it. Spot snapping necks and cashing checks.
Woo, woo.
So this is like slander. This is slander.
Yeah, it's exactly what it is.
Yeah, that's what friends do to each other.
Yeah. Nice to see you, buddy.
Yeah, nice to see you too.
Yeah, brother. I thought you was coming on to announce, like I said, when you were. I don't know if you were listening when you didn't have your. I was hoping you're going to come on to say, "Well done, Ben, for your 1,000." And as a double whammy, I'm going to announce today I might do an Emerson dancing video. That is still out.
I still do owe you that dance. Don't you worry about that. It's fine.
That was meant to be at the North London Derby at our ground.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but I was buried. So.
Yeah, I know you was buried, but that was September.
Yeah.
All right, Brian. I know. Okay, I will do it.
You know what, Nick? If I look at the grand scheme of things, you still owe Ben and Sim a haircut, and that's even longer. So this is actually
what? Because I need a haircut. Yeah.
You're actually within the. It's like Danny Kiriakou being on time. You're still within the.
Do you remember when Danny Kiriakou was 6 hours late to his own house?
I thought you were about to say, do you remember when Danny Kiriakou was early? I was about to be, no.
Even when he said he's going to be early, he turns up late.
But I think we're going to call it quits for the show there, guys, because Bobby's got to go off in a second. But I would just want to thank you, everyone, again for 1,000 subscribers. We finally got here after 3 years. It's like Joe Hendry, an overnight sensation, but it only took 8 years. So we're there.
Ben, let me just say just one thing on that. It doesn't matter how long it took you to get there.
Yeah, please.
It's getting there that matters. And you've got
it's
there.
taken Spurs 16 and a half years. We still haven't won a trophy, mate. So you've done it quicker than Spurs, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Congratulations. Thank you so much, Ash.
What's up?
But we are going to end it for there. We will be back tomorrow for the pre-Liverpool show here on the Coffee Company. Everyone is welcome. We're going to talk about everything that's happening tomorrow. Nick, you got a catchphrase?
Sorry, you're talking about football?
Maybe.
He's changed. Gets to 1K, he's changed. He's changed. I've got a catchphrase. See you later, rats. And especially you, Paddy. You rat. See you later.
I've got a video for that, Nick. I've got a video for that.
I've got loads of videos for me.
Yeah.
See you later, rat.
See, that was a nice one. It was a nice one.
None of the videos that you've got of me are nice.
Okay.
Do I have a catchphrase?
Actually, no. Let's go for Bobby. We'll go for Bobby first. Bobby, you got a catchphrase?
I may have one.
I just wanted to say 1K.
I like it. Okay.
And as always, Levy out.
And thank you all so much for 1,000 big subscribers on the Coffee Company. We're going to be back here. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And as always, if you smell what the cough is brewing, thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Ciao for now.